So to improve the efficiency of resource use is what needs to be focused on. And we need to do it with the policies, and we need to use market forces. Because the only way we're going to accelerate and do it as fast as we need to is to have the markets moving in the same direction. But we know policies have to work hand in hand with those policies. And good public policies and enforcement of those public policies is very hard to do. As we know here, we have to enforce the laws that are on the books. We have to litigate. We have to use every capability we have to make sure that the policies, once even they're put in place, are actually enforced. We need to get the public involved. So our initiatives in China that we do at NRDC are revolved around efficiency. They revolve around both the building sector and the electric utility sector, because those are the critical sectors. We're also involved and very interested in greening the supply chain by working with companies like Wal-Mart to look at how our demand and our consumption of resources can be used to influence what is produced in China and how it's produced. And so I think the ability to look at the factories where products are made that we're buying at Wal-Mart is all part and parcel of using market forces to create change. And last but not least, the idea, the issues of public participation, creating the laws, allowing people to have a say in what happens, and using environmental disclosure and information like what we did here with the toxic release inventory, for people to know what's going on, have good information, empowering them so they can be part of the enforcement process in terms of making sure that the environment is getting cleaner, are all the pieces that we're going to need to accelerate the greening of China. And I'm optimistic. I think it's going to happen because I think we know what we need to do. We know how to do it. It's now a matter of everybody in this room, everybody pulling in the same direction to help make it happen. So on that, I'm going to stop and happy to take questions.
Ling Martello, the Senior Vice President and CFO of Wal-Mart International.
Good afternoon. Can I just this here?
Sure.
It's a pleasure to be here to discuss Wal-Mart's work in sustainability. Our journey started 2 years ago when our CEO, Lee Scott, laid out 3 main goals for Wal-Mart. First one being that we would be supplied by 100% energy, and that means less energy, renewable energy, I should say. That means less energy and better source of energy. The second goal would be to create zero waste, and that means that we will reclaim and reuse the waste we generate. And last but not least, that we would sell products that sustain our resources in our environment. We started this journey knowing that sustainability is very complex, takes a long time, very few quick fixes, and certainly no silver bullet solution. It takes collaboration and cooperation, working with parties like Ashok's NRDC, with other companies like DuPont, with academics, as well as our supplier community. I'm happy to report that after 2 years, we have seen a wide range of success. From sustainable products to green buildings and to better packaging, we have developed several initiatives that meet our sustainability goals, not only in the US, but also in every single market where we serve. An example that comes to mind is LED lighting. The technology LED was 5 years away from commercialization. Because of Wal-Mart's global scale, we were able to work with GE and made it available and affordable. Today, all our external lighting sign is using LED lighting, as well as our freezer and refrigeration units. And for those of you who are not aware of what LED lighting does, it's incredible. It has a lifespan of about 100,000 hours. It lasts anywhere between 12 to 20 some plus years, and clearly is far more superior than fluorescent lighting, and significantly cuts back on the need to manufacture and dispose fluorescent lights. Now, because of complexity of this challenge, our success has also been very uneven. Some opportunities are a lot straightforward and direct. from the way we run our stores, from the way we operate our distribution centers, to the way we run our truck fleet. Those are fairly straightforward for us. Now, some opportunities are a lot more complex, and that involves working with our supplier base, both locally and globally, and also working and knowing what our consumer base would like to have or need to have in every single market we serve. In China today, we have 177 Walmart stores and Sam's Club. We take our sustainability effort just like the way we do it here in the US. It's focused both on the retail operations as well as working with our supplier base. This year, for instance, we will be working with a select group of suppliers in China on what we call our Model Factory program. And under this program, we work with the suppliers to help them identify, getting to know how they operate and getting to know their business model. We help them identify opportunities that can improve environmental efficiency as well as maintaining their profitability. We're also working with suppliers to right-size their packaging. Here in the US, some of you might be familiar with the Unilever product, the laundry detergent called All, Small and Mighty. If you notice, it's a lot more compact, it's concentrated. And I have to tell you, when we first approached our supplier community, there was a lot of hesitancy. The notion that they're shrinking their packaging to something quite a lot smaller, would mean that less shelf space from their standpoint. And what we do is we give them prime shelf space. We put end cap, end of aisle display, and to make it help generate consumer awareness. And in China also, we work with a supplier, for instance, called WKG on disposable plastic and paper goods. They cut back on their packaging. It's been really good for the consumers. For sustainability to succeed in business, it has to live in the business. At Walmart, we have taken sustainability from the fringe into the mainstream. So it's not some isolated group of progressive people working on some special projects. Rather, it is very much a part of our daily operation, very much interwoven into the fabric of what we do. I'm a good example. I'm not a subject matter expert. I lead finance and strategy for our international business, but it is a very key part of what I do because sustainability is very much a part of our plan, both the strategic plan as well as the finance plan. Thank you.